Spongebob and Patrick were beyond excited. It was the perfect summer day, and the two best friends had decided to spend it at Bikini Bottom Beach. They grabbed their beach gear, Spongebob with his sunscreen and surfboard, and Patrick with a giant beach ball. "Race you to the water!" Patrick yelled as they arrived, already running toward the ocean. Spongebob, not one to back down from a challenge, sprinted after him, laughing. The sand felt warm beneath his feet, and the salty breeze tickled his square, spongy nose. When they reached the shore, the two friends stood side by side, gazing out at the vast, glittering blue sea. The waves crashed rhythmically against the beach, and tiny sea critters scurried in and out of the sand. "Last one in us a rotten clam!" Spongebob shouted, jumping into the water. Patrick belly flopped right behind him, sending a huge splash that soaked a nearby jellyfish. The two friends bobbed up and down in the waves, laughing uncontrollably. After swimming, they decided to build the most epic sandcastle in Bikini Bottom history. Spongebob got right to work, sculpting towers with precision, while Patrick mostly sat on a pile of sand, eating seaweed chips. "Doesn't this look great?" "Patrick," Spongebob said, admiring their creation. Patrick, with his mouth full, mumbled, "Yeah, it has. Very sandy." But something unexpected happened. As they were adding the finishing touches to their castle, the ground beneath them started to shake. Their castle collapsed, and a huge wave rose out of the ocean, much bigger than any they had seen before. The wave parted, revealing a mysterious sea creature, a giant, glowing jellyfish, larger than any they had ever encountered. Its translucent body shimmered in the sunlight, and it floated majestically above them. "Whoa!" Patrick gasped. "I think we made a new friend." The jellyfish slowly lowered itself toward the beach, its tendrils swaying gently in the breeze. It seemed curious, but not dangerous. Spongebob, being the jellyfish enthusiast he was, cautiously approached it with his jellyfish net. But instead of fleeing, the jellyfish did something surprising. It zapped the remains of their collapsed sandcastle with a soft pulse of energy. In an instant, the sand reassembled itself into an even more magnificent structure than before, complete with glowing towers and jellyfish-shaped windows. "Patrick, look at this!" Spongebob exclaimed. "It has a magical jellyfish." Patrick scratched his head. "Do you think it wants some chips?" Spongebob giggled. "I think it just wanted to help." The giant jellyfish floated higher, giving a final gentle pulse that sent the water around it into glowing ripples. Then, with a soft hum, it drifted back into the ocean, disappearing beneath the waves. Spongebob and Patrick stared at the shimmering sandcastle in awe. It wasn't just the biggest or best castle they'd ever built. It was magical, a gift from their new jellyfish friend. As the sun began to set, the two friends sat in the shade of their castle, content and exhausted from their adventurous day at the beach. "Best beach day ever," Patrick said, nodding off into a sandy nap. Spongebob smiled, looking out at the calm ocean. "Yeah, Patrick, I think it really was."